procedure. This is very vital, especially when we are building up these components or items for our working at heights gear. Never, this one happened to me. I'll tell you, never put on the harness first. It's no longer cold.
Yeah.
I think I deserve to remove we call it a bomber jacket in North Africa. Let me just, yeah, I think, let me just do this one. We are still in the reflect, right? Ladies and gentlemen, never put on the harness first. Then you try to approach to this quickly. Then you connect at the back. Guess what? You don't have eyes at the back. And guess what? That quarterly inspection I was talking about, there might be a washer steel cable connected there to represent the color coding. Instead of hitting straight to the dorsal D, you might connect onto the washer steel cable. Guess what? You are 8 meters, you miss a step. You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna leave these hanging on a certain anchor point at, I don't know what height. Then you're gonna fly all the way from the top. The last sound is ish, and you're putting on a harness. Then people they reach, they are looking, I'm not gonna put on this harnesses, they are not, you make people not wanting to put on the equipment. But now, when the investigation takes place, they'll just say he or she committed suicide because their approaches on getting up were suicidal. And this must be mentioned on the fall protection plan. Kitting up procedures. Are we together there? We don't say today it's a Tuesday or Wednesday we kit up this way. Then it's a Monday, you kit up this way. It doesn't work like that. It has to be uniformed, especially with this build-up type of equipment when we work at that. So what am I saying? A must be connected to B whilst you are visual to that. So quick link to the back dorsal D-ring, there's an A here we are allowed to connect. There's a screw gate, make sure you lock it all the way to the end. Then just a slight turn to the opposite so that it's not a mission for you to undo. But not everyone trusts me to say just a slight turn. They say, no, there's a spanner, we will do spanners when we're done. Are we together there? It's okay by me as long as we can untie. But for us to be able to open it, we can just make it semi-loose, one, yes, anti-clockwise. Then how do you put on your harness? You put it on like a jacket, left to left, right to right. I find this disheartening, especially maybe here at Coca-Cola or some other side. There's no straps that must be hanging loose. Imagine this goes to an active conveyor belt. Where are you going to go to? You are going to follow the conveyor belt, right? You must let us know how was the journey going to that conveyor belt. Because if we survive the journey, they'll just say he or she committed suicide. So what happens to the left must comprise to the right. If you are competent and trained properly, you must understand there is rubber bands whereby it's easy for you to insert, then you backtrack, shoulders balanced properly according to your frame on the shoulders. So here it's catered for. It's always good to start from the top going down. Are we together here? Because this is a fall arrest harness. We've got 4 types of harnesses in the industry now. We've got a fall arrest type of harness, we've got a rope access type of harness, then we've got a restraint type of harness, then we've got a pole climbing harness. Let's distinguish the two quickly. What is fall arrest against the rope access? You have seen guys dangling on the ropes, right? Those guys are working at height, but they are always connected to 2 attachment points, and their feet is not onto the structure. Here at fall arrest, we are only connected to 1 attachment point, and our feet always stays on the structure. That's why we train maybe on the scaffold or on the cherry pick. The only disadvantage, we are the ones that are in danger. Those ones don't feel sorry for them. They are actually safer than us because you've got 1 attachment point. So if you are connected on a PVC pipe or on a bamboo stick, you must know it was a self-identified anchor point, but you might not be lucky. God, are we together there? It's just a visual point of view that I'm giving you. Okay. Male and female chest buckle inclined from the top. Not too tight, not too loose, an exception of 4 fingers, according to your biological structure. We've got women, we don't want to talk rubbish when it comes to this sex. Biological structure. Those are the words we can use. Then secondly, we go to the waist, right? male and female, waist backwards. But now here there's a bit of an interest because sometimes when we train you properly, if you don't kit up much into this harness, you might make a mistake because this one looks similar to that one. If you take leg strip and waist, there's no conjunction. You get cross, retraction hard. Look after the biological components, look after the family goods. Put your apples in one basket. Sorry to say it like this in an adult way, but that is biology. Our fathers, they can escape this one. You send out, you know the music that you might sing. All right, all these good songs you might know about. So why am I must go on. You see, wherever I go, one to Africa, if I do any training, it can be any other classes. Can you bring that small boy? Can you bring that one? Because